that are not in our current class. So we're going to go through the whole set of this, and then you could ask any questions that you may have. Can you please go to these dates? Please go underneath this particular date, which would have been on Wednesday. And yesterday you were assigned to do problems 1 through 27. Can you confirm that with me? 1 through 27? So underneath this, please write 1 through 27. Now you may have struggled with 24, 25, 26, and 27. That's why we started off with vertex form today. Now in this position, please write down for me 28. Please write down for me 28 through 52. 28 through 52, and that will be from the day 2. That will be from day 2. Now we're gonna come back to this. I need you to flip this over, and I want you to find April. In this position on the 10th, we are going to do together 53 through 68, all word problems. 53 through 68, we're doing those all together. And this is from, I'm just going to write linear quadratic. Those are all the application problems we are doing together, okay? Please write that in so that makes sense, and then we're going to come back to March. Does anybody need me to give you more time? Okay, let's come back to March, please. So for those that were live, know that this has not been fully completed yet. I'm going to upload this to my teacher page, and I'll upload it to Teams as well. You do not have to print this off. If you need paper because you don't have paper at home, take some with you right now. You don't have to copy the entire problem. So if there's a graph on the problem and you're having to analyze the graph, there's no need to try to draw a picture of the graph. Just do what it asks you to do, okay? So why does it look like every single day that I'm assigning things? Because not everybody has the capacity to work for an hour tomorrow on your I-Day, or an hour and a half. So my goal is for you to do a small video each one of these days, but I'm going to release them all tomorrow. So it'll be a small video, and I'll assign you about 20 problems. A small video, 20 problems. Does that make sense? Now, if you choose to, these 3 days, please don't talk when I'm talking, it's disrespectful. If you choose to, you can do all 3 of these just tomorrow, and that's not a big deal. You don't have to do 20 problems. It's all based on how you work best. Okay, let's look ahead right now, and let's flip to the 1st and the 2nd of April. 1st and 2nd of April. You will not see me on Monday or Tuesday. There is no 0 hour on Monday and Tuesday. These will be uploaded as well. This is not brand new information. You learned this freshman year. We went over it with the materials that were that was gifted to us from Mr. McFarland with the exact same concept. I'm going to upload this. Do you need to copy it off or print it? No. If you have access to a printer and you want to do that, feel free to. But you're welcome just to write it down. The same thing will apply here. I'm going to do a short video for both days. My goal is to put those videos up tomorrow because some of you may want to just get it all done on the I-Day and then not have to worry for 5 days. If not, then it's supposed to be split up so you have about 20 minutes each day. I'm going to put it on pause to answer any. And when we come in, we are going to go to trigonometry. I believe for you guys, I think you're going to think these 2 days are extremely easy. Extremely easy. I'll give you an example. Let's see if you're there. Okay, everybody think of this right now. What is, remember, cosine before sine? Raise your hand when you know. What is the cosine of 30 degrees, which is pi over 6? Don't say it, just hands up when you know. Cosine of 30. It's things like that. We're going to have a blank unit circle in front of us. It's things like that. We're going to go back and review these. All right, here we go. On these particular days, these are a little more dreaded for a lot of you. Some of you are really good at these. Remember those identities where if we have to prove the left side equals the right side? That's going to be on these days. Now, you are going to be sent home with work on this Saturday. These are identified as the most basic 8th and 9th grade concepts that kids get wrong on the test. They're not able to do the pre-calculus because they don't understand the 8th and 9th grade. This should not take you more than 20 minutes, okay? Does everybody understand? And for those that are like, I'm working Saturday, can I have this packet on Wednesday? I can give that to you earlier. I'm assigning it for Saturday. Here are the specific days. These are required for this class. We are not having class in the afternoon. Remember, there are afternoon classes. That's up to you and your parents whether you decide to go to the afternoon classes. They're 15 minutes each. The afternoon classes are 15 minutes each. In the morning, 9th graders will be on campus taking the ACT, Aspire. We are going to go on the 9th. It is required that you are here from 8 until 12, and then you can either choose to eat the sack lunch provided by the school. Otherwise, I will provide. I'll either order pizzas or I'll make lasagna for everybody. We'll do something like that in here. Now, here's how this works. You show up on the 18th. We're going to go as a class. You go home with no homework. We're going to go through 4 sections that's brand new from Unit 18. Those that are here, you're on time, you're present, you're working. On the Wednesday, and I know some of you are going to be with Miss Burke. Well, there's exceptions to this, that you're going to be with Miss Burke. But anybody who's not assigned to Miss Burke, you will come in the morning. You'll come in the morning on the 10th, because again, it's Aspire testing for freshmen, so no other kids are on campus. And you're going to do the review in groups, and I'm going to let you take the Unit 18 test as a group. I'll put you into random teams, and the way it's going to work is you're going to call me over when you have problem 1 done. If it's right, I stamp it. You move on to problem 2. I come over it. Problem 2 is wrong. I'll just continue to come back to you until you get it right. Does that make sense? There's no reason, if you're here, there's no reason you don't leave with 100% on this test that goes in the grade book. All right? What else are we going to do here? We are going to conference, so each of you is going to go home with a grade sheet that says what is your current grade, and it's going to have chapter 1 all the way through chapter 18 on it. It's going to be like a 1-minute conference. Here you go. If you have any questions, okay? That's going to be quick, and I'm going to do these application problems with you. You'll go home with no homework here. You can see what's happening the following days, and then this is where we get into the MCQ and FRQ. How many are familiar with those acronyms? Hands up high. MCQ is the multiple choice questions. FRQ is when you're going to actually fill in the blank. That's where they're going to give you a prompt, and you're going to actually have to do it. These are the days that are required, so please do me a favor and circle. The 19th, I need to see you during advisory. The 24th and 26th, I need to see you during advisory. Do not circle the 23rd. Do not circle the 23rd. Go to the next one. Oh, I did a mark. Let me find May. Do not circle the 30th. Please circle the 1st and the 3rd. Please circle the 8th. These are required days. Now, I've spoken to Mr. Reimers, who has days assigned to different students based on their skill sets. If you are assigned to Mr. Reimers to do test prep on a Tuesday or on a Wednesday, whatever it may be, and I have something here, he is allowed for you to come in on a different day because he's doing the same thing every single day. He's just assigned kids to different days. So he is flexible with that. What are these optional days? I am providing us time in class to go through what we have completed for FRQs and for MCQs, but if for some reason you need additional one-on-one help, these are optional days. Does everybody see that?